Hey YouTube, I'm Kayden,
I'm Leeonna.
and we are starting our YouTube documentary of our transition, because it's kind of both of us, because we've been together for a couple of years now, and 6 weeks ago I started testosterone. It's been, it's been good. But yeah, so
So maybe we should tell them how we met. Cool.
we met in the humble town of San Jose, California.
Shit.
I was visiting for my mom's birthday. I was living in Portland, Oregon.
Which is where I'm born.
She was a go-go dancer.
Good job.
Yeah. Um. oh. Yeah.
Go-go dancer at the local San Jose gay club, just so you know. And she was brought by her gay friend. And who left her there?
He left me.
He left her. You know how
Margaret
gay
Cho
guys
actually knows
Yeah,
what's up
gay guys
because
just drop you in a
gay
second. They're
guys
like,
do leave you.
I see
They
some
do.
ass, I'm out of here.
They
Yeah.
do. They are. Yeah.
So
So he left me.
And I had met her before my shift. She didn't know I was the go-go dancer. And I was attracted to her because, well, obviously, she's really hot. And also, she was from Portland, and I'm a little homesick. So I was attracted to her, and I wanted to talk to her. And then I had to say, adios, I'm going on stage. And she was like, what?
What? I'm like, by stage, you mean the bar. And that's not a bad thing. So,
Yeah, so after my shift, I came walking outside, and I see her sitting on the curb, and I was like, is everything okay? And she's like, my cell phone's dead, and my guy friend left me.
I said my fag left me.
Okay, well, I didn't want to say fag.
My fag
because I
left
don't
me.
want to offend anybody.
I love him.
Okay, yeah,
I even
her
love him
fag
for
left
leaving
her.
me because I met her.
Yeah,
But-
so I offered her a ride home, which is way out of my comfort zone usually. So I mean, that was kind of a sign right there. Anyways, so I took her to her fag's house to get her keys so she could go inside and this is just one of those little details that I love a lot is he answered the door and he was like, girl, I was wondering where you were at, and he had his fucking boxers all the way down to his butt
I love
crack.
you, Chucky. I love you.
To his butt crack. Anyways,
Girl's got a good butt crack. For real.
yeah,
Right?
that was. I mean, that should have been my introduction to Kristen Rowland, but oh, sorry. Should I not say your name on? Okay, well, I said it. That's awkward. Anyways, should have been my introduction to her world. But anyways, so we got got the keys, and I took her home to her childhood house and dropped her off, and then didn't talk to her for a month.
She held out longer than most people could, honestly. I applaud her for that. I respect her for that.
Oh, boy.
She came around.
I did, actually. She offered to buy me plane tickets for my birthday to come home from Portland. And honestly, at that time in my life, like, nobody's ever did something like that for me. And I was like, what the hell, why not? So I did. And she's like, you don't even have to see me. You don't have to do, anything. And I was like, okay. But I mean, honestly, I really did want to see her. We had been talking on the phone for how long until I came to town? Like a month?
Yeah.
Like straight? Like consistently?
Hours on the phone.
Hours on the phone.
Texting, IMing.
IMing constantly.
And
So I knew, like, if I saw her and melted, then it was over. And what happened? I saw her and I melted. Literally.
it was mutual. I actually bought a ticket while she was here to go down and see her, like, I think 4 or 5 days after her trip ended. And then I was like, I can't leave. And I left, but I returned 4 days later with a 14-foot U-Haul.
And some animals.
And my animals, my dog,
Mm-hmm.
and 3 cats.
One
One of
pregnant.
which ended
Had
up being
babies.
pregnant, which was fun, but she's fixed now.
She is fixed now.
She's fixed now.
We have one of her babies, and
And but
yeah,
she's
we're
fixed
a
now.
little bit of lesbian cat ladies, but
Right. So anyway,
Anyways, yeah. So then we come to
to
our
now. And
our
I've
journey.
always wanted to be a boy and felt I was a boy, and the body that I'm in is not the one that I'm supposed to be in. So um so I took a class in my undergrad, actually like the upper undergrad, and I realized like a lot of weird things that were always there, but they just weren't as.
Well, what class was it, baby? You have to tell them.
Oh, it was gender. It was
It was a gender class.
it was a
like
gender class. It was about
transgender.
transgender. It was about sexuality. It was about the gender system and everything. And I realized that as transgender as I am, like I actually want to transcend sexualities and be a male, perceived as male. And so that's kind of what we're doing now.
Yeah. And I thought it was actually kind of cool because honestly, she brought it up a couple times when she was, intoxicated and kind of just like, would you stay with me if I was going to do this? And
Things
I'd be
come
like,
out.
yeah. I was like, definitely, baby. Like, I love you for who you are. So, and then to actually see her realize it, it's kind of amazing, honestly.
I
This,
didn't think I would even stick with it. Telling my family was kind of a project.
not so bad so far.
Not so bad so far.
Just kind of shocking.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once the changes start being
Visualizing.
yeah, being very much more defined, I think that there might be a little bit more opposition, but for now it's really I'm hearing supportive things.
I wouldn't say
Right.
supportive, maybe.
Supportive
But,
in my family's way of supporting,
yeah.
which is wonderful
They're keeping
family.
you
I
in
love
their
you,
arms.
but sometimes a little double edge.
Keeps going out.
Yeah.
So,
So
anyways, that's our story.
that's our story. That's what we're doing. I was totally apprehensive about doing this, and then I kind of realized how much I rely on YouTube for the videos and the perspectives and everything. So, yeah, we came to the conclusion that that's what we should do, is be a part of other people's journeys also. And because it is a total journey and it's awesome. So,
And I also wanted to be a part of significant others because haven't really found any other resources besides like Transmates, which awesome, rock on. Like you, I toot your horn. The only thing I would say is that everybody's really young. I showed you those videos. Transmates, remember? They answer questions for 9 weeks or whatever.
nope.
She doesn't remember, but I showed them to her. But anyways, yeah.
Anyway,
So,
we're here for questions, comments, dialogue. I mean, all of it. So, rock on, YouTube.
adios.
Um,
The square, baby. The square.
Adios.